This is an unusual workshop because there's no set agenda, and a lot of what's going to happen will happen as a result of what's called co-creation. So we're going to build the agenda together and draw on not just on my knowledge, but also on the knowledge of the people in the room to actually exercise and execute on some of the commitments you're going to make today. Because at the end of the session, I'm a big believer that learning has to be turned into action in business before it becomes meaningful. Trying to find ways to convert those kinds of relationships and commitments to actually doing something in your business. You can actually write in that document while we're talking, so all of your shared notes, anything you choose to contribute at that point becomes part of the central doc. You walk out with not only the content being generated, but the notes are also generated by everybody here.
We started with him from basically the day that we started our business. We had used him with his coaching services, really to try to get a sense of many other business owners, in a group setting to where we could share best practices, but also share, what's hard and challenging.
It really is the terror that if I don't do this thing, it will somehow bite us in the ass. Should I enforce the late payment penalty on my invoices? To which my first answer is, have you ever enforced it? No. Okay, then we have a choice. Either start enforcing it with your very next late invoice, or take it off your invoice.
Well, one of the big things I believe in is learning and growth. And by coming today, I know Clemens delivers great content, and that was a real reason to come today, meet other business owners, and the marketing part, network marketing is critical to my business.
Most important, if there's one thing to understand about delegation that drives pretty much everything else, it's trust. The thing that causes delegation to fail most often is a lack of clarity.
Customer retention, and that's kind of been my focus over the next 90 days so that we can take parts of what we've got here and focus more on that. But your brain's full, right? It's kind of like it's a lot of information.
So it starts by defining who we are, because we can't attract the right employee until we know who we are first. Know that it is harder to get a good employee than it is to get a good customer. But they have to have a skill set relative to the particular target, to the particular result that we're trying to achieve. Just like we talk about tribes in marketing, a great business, a really remarkable business also has an internal tribal culture, that it's people who are a little crazy, a little unhinged, a little, might not fit into the rest of society, but they fit great in here, right? Because we have a certain kind of DNA, we have a certain kind of thing that we are.